It's a daily talk show episode 293.
It's Weekend Banter. It's Sunday. What's going on, guys?
Yeah. I didn't clap for Saturdays, did I?
No, I think we did.
Okay.
Yeah, you did.
I think we got into it. I think
There was a little bit of a delay.
There was more chutzpah in Saturday's clap.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
Saturday.
okay.
I was thinking, guys.
3D Dylan, Mr. 97 are in front of us as well. They're
Yeah.
on the mics in the main arena of the studio.
So if you're watching at thedailytalkshow.com, you can see their mugs. And what I was thinking about the weekend, there's something about the weekend that you feel lighter. Like you feel like the pressures of the week are gone. And I think owning a business, I feel like I can take my foot off the accelerator. Like I think there's a unwritten rule of you don't need to get back to people on the weekend.
I think that's not even an
Business
unwritten
related.
I think it's a
Written
rule
I
which
haven't
is
seen it written. Where's it written?
business hour, weekdays and weekends.
Okay, business hours and stuff. But I think more so now people are fucking available 24/7, which is not right. I don't want that. I don't want to create that business.
Absolutely not.
I mean, Mr. 97 3D Dealer are available 24/7 because
Appreciate
that's how we roll for people outside of us, Josh. No, I don't. But I was thinking about
Outside of Weekend Banter.
the structure of the weekend, like just questioning Saturday and Sunday being the weekend.
Do you boys wake up early in the morning on a weekend?
Not really. I sleep in a bit.
8:30, 9? What's
8:30, 9.
Mason?
7 to 8, yeah.
Yeah. Smoothie machine goes off
Yeah.
and he wakes up and thinks, I need some lemon water.
I find it easier to wake up. Obviously, I mean it's the classic cliche weekend.
Well, because you're not maybe you've given yourself permission to sort of just forget about everything else. But I was saying, like, what about? I guess the whole world's geared around weekends, right? Everyone's in the structure of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then weekend, Saturday, Sunday is a time. You know, venues are. But what if all of a sudden somehow everyone mutually agreed that we're going to go? You can just take a day whenever you want.
Like
you
annual
can have,
leave?
yeah. So no, you can take Saturday and Sunday. You can take whatever days. Tuesday you want off. Friday you want off. That means you work Saturday, Sunday, and all the other days other than those two. But what that would do to the world, like what it would do to everything. I don't know. I was just fucking walking along thinking that.
I don't think it will be too much of it. You're talking about flexible hours. I think a few businesses are doing it.
Well, every single
I'm
business.
saying everyone in the world gets around this.
So everyone just picks the days that they have off.
It's just it's a written rule.
Is there a limit to the amount of days that they can take?
Yeah,
Of
it's
course.
still 2. It's the weekend.
Still 2.
But
It's
But
we
they
get
can-
the
they
weekend.
can pick their
So what
weekend.
I'm saying is we just remove Saturday and Sunday as the weekend as we know it.
Well, so Bree has inspiration days once a month, so she gets an extra day off every month.
Inspiration days. That's the written rule.
Yes, written
Okay.
rule.
Yeah.
So what would be if you guys were to take a day off? Are you take it off on Friday? So you go Friday, Saturday, Sunday. My vibe is Fridays are the best days of the week to be in the office because people are a bit loose.
Good vibe. Not
Prefer
much
to
done.
take off maybe a Tuesday.
Monday's good.
Take off a Monday.
Well, there's something about it's like when you. I was thinking about so Bodhi comes in, fucking goes mad at 6:30 a.m. Or like jumping on us. If someone came in and just said, "Hey guys, I'm going to give you a couple of hours to sleep right now," it would be the best. You know when you really want the sleep, but you know you cannot have it. Imagine in that moment you could have
Sure.
it. I see
And give us
Monday.
Bodhi for $1 billion.
Definitely not selling my son. And it's nothing like a schnauzer. It's a little bit different. But yeah, so the Monday is like, you know, everyone's back to the grind. And so it's a nice day to just wake up on a Monday and go, I mean, I haven't really had one of those days. I don't feel like that. I mean, we do fucking this show 7 days now. So it's,
Yeah, I mean, with Mr.
Change
97,
things.
have you ever had what is it called? Like a holiday as an adult that's not a family holiday?
No.
it's his first job. This is his first job, dude. And he's dedicated.
But what about when
to
you
the
like
cult?
when you finish school? I don't know, like you would
No,
go.
well, I mean, never nights away, but it's just like day trips here and there. Like you go down to the beach.
Have you ever been, since you've been an adult, have you ever slept anywhere outside of your bed? I guess we
house
did.
sitting.
Oh, we did as well, didn't we?
we took him to Lisa.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Remember?
Yeah.
So outside
Outside, nah. I mean, early day sleepovers, that sort of stuff.
No,
But
but
nothing.
so-
nothing as an adult. No.
No.
Do you
I'm
go
house sitting at the moment, but other than that, no.
out of Melbourne? Do you go away? Like, I mean, are you a homebody? You like staying home? You like
Yeah,
Just
because
your
everything's dialed in. Like I can go to the gym. I can have my smoothie in the morning. I can do everything. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a mini Jeff Bezos. Whereas 3D Deal, the other hand, just fucking like sleeping in cubbies.
Yeah, like I'm fine sleeping anywhere as long as it's not on the side of a road.
Do you think that's you naturally doing that, or are you pushing?
I'm trying to push myself out of my comfort zone.
Yeah. I remember when I first like traveling to Europe, I was like, I'm going to go to Italy by myself.
Mm.
That doesn't, even to me, I don't feel like it sounds like it's great. It's like I'd love to do it with my friends or something. But I was like, I know what it'll do for me.
Did you do it on your own?
Yeah, it was only like 4 days. I went to the UK by myself. I met people over there and shit. And I stayed with my cousin. And then I went to Barcelona with a friend. Then I went to Italy by myself. So I went to Rome for a couple of nights. Then caught a train to Florence. But I'm getting on a train. I don't know anyone. I don't fucking know how to speak Italian. And I don't know where the train, if it's the right train. I think it was like complicated. But then I was like in the moment, this is fucking amazing. But I knew the uncomfortable situation I was putting myself in. So I was forcing myself into the uncomfort and then just trying to fucking deal with it. But do you feel like you're not naturally, or you're not thinking about putting yourself into the uncomfortable situation?
It depends in what context, because I'm happy to put myself into some uncomfortable situations, like if it's something socially, but in terms of like travel, it hasn't been anything that I've really explored yet. So
No.
What about backpacking? Do you ever imagine going backpacking?
yeah, I'd like to go backpacking sometime next year.
Oh, fucking, he's just put in annual leave now.
This is absolutely thrown at
This is, okay, whoa.
Keep it
What-
for off
when-
air. No, it's interesting. I remember when Bree and I did our 4 months travel last year, the contentious issue was what type of bag we're going to bring.
Mhm.
I was obsessed about taking only a backpack so I could be a backpacker. And we ended up going roller bags.
Would you look at doing that again, or would you look at doing something? You'd be like, it wasn't actually good enough. We did that. I want to try the backpack thing. And I'm not saying be a backpack. I'm just saying fucking wearing
a
it all
backpack.
on your backpack, your back.
I think that you could wear it like small enough, like have a small enough amount of clothes and stuff, so you could do it all in the backpack.
Well, it's
with
always-
the amount that we took,
Yeah.
we probably couldn't have.
Yeah. Bree took the Hyundai i30, didn't she?
Yeah, well, no, she took the A380 is what I
The
called it.
A380.
Actually, she was sitting on the sidelines. I'm just going to bring up your mic, Bree, because I know that you always get upset when we talk about this issue,
Yeah.
and you normally don't have the ability to rebut during the podcast.
You took an A380.
Yeah, I took a bigger bag than what Josh did. But both bags turned into a backpack, and he never used the backpack version of the bag once. So he had the option. It had straps
That's
that
not
he
true.
could have.
No, but the straps are bullshit.
It wasn't bullshit.
It was never designed. They were
Why
poor.
would they put straps on the bag then?
It was for emergencies, but I
Yeah.
can send you the reviews. No one used them as backpacks.
It doesn't look like a functional backpack.
It
to
had
be honest.
it had wheels.
It was fine.
It had a handle.
Yeah.
It's a nice bag,
I mean,
but
it should be the rule of thumb to pack your bag and then actually just take out half, and that's all you can
definitely.
live with.
Well,
Because Josh, you wear the same thing every day.
yeah,
anyway,
no,
so it's
seriously,
like
I don't actually wear
you're a good
much
traveller.
at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't think it's like
And especially in Mykonos, you're just wearing those little
little
Speedos.
speedos. No, but I think that definitely like you don't need much when you travel.
Quite possibly the most awkward Instagram post on Friday night in here. I mean,
What do you
fucking
think about it?
I wouldn't have approved it. I mean, feedback. It was one of those Instagram question things.
Can I explain though what like the thought behind it was? I was like, Mr. 97. It was Friday night. Mr. 97 and I and 3D Deal were talking about we need to get some cut through on this Instagram. We want actually people to leave a question.
Yep.
I was like, I'll just do a video. I was like, it needs to have a bit of cut through. We need to sort of
Sexually harass each other.
No, we
you
need
guys
to.
were fucking just.
No, we were. The idea was like, let's make it visually different to normal, and so by us both having our arms around one another, it would stop people in their tracks, and they might have a question for us.
It worked. It stopped people in their tracks.
Do you think it worked or no? What did you think?
Now that I understand that, no. No, but I don't know. I know what you mean, but I think people just were like, what the fuck's going on there? Gemma Watts, she's like...
Gemma Watts was so confused. She's like, that's so awkward.
Yeah, I can't watch all of this because it's so awkward. The beauty with you is your sarcasm just gets lost sometimes.
Do you think it was like
definitely.
literally happening at the moment
definitely.
with a friend who's traveling who she jokes about being an influencer. You've actually, I think we follow her maybe on the Daily Talk Show, and you've said, I can't tell, is she actually...
Well, it says influencer in her fucking bio. And just quickly on that, I'd noticed that our Instagram bio
has changed. What do you think?
Twice. I saw it and then it changed again. And I was like, the only person changing it.
Yeah, it's
because
me.
I don't think these boys would
I think they changed it once.
I'm pretty sure you changed it twice. Didn't you just like reword some of it?
Yeah.
So you
but
reworded it
within
twice.
20 seconds.
No,
of
I know,
doing
but
it.
I saw both. Somehow I fucking saw both.
Maybe you got a notification because I was tagging you each time. Because you know how you tag.
Yeah, maybe, but I might not have registered that.
But what do you think? Because I was trying to work out how to create line separations within the bio so it looked nice. What does it say now?
It says podcast with a little fucking microphone symbol and then little film
It's
camera.
an emoji. Yeah.
YouTube show emoji. The only talk show for Gronks by Gronks. I love that. Great guests, relaxed convos. Don't like that. 7 days a week with Tommy Jackett and Josh Janssen. I like that. And then our website.
What the great guests and
Great guests, relaxed convos. What are we fucking Smooth FM?
what should we change?
I don't know.
relaxed
I think it's the banter thing has to be in there.
Yeah.
Like I think that is Smooth FM branding.
relaxed banter, relaxed combo. Sorry.
Great
Can you update
great
it now?
guests is okay. Great guests.
Can you update it now, please?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm
Did
not
that
a
just
wordsmith.
rattle
This
you?
is why I don't
No,
like.
just change it to banter.
I can't be fucked.
But do you remember you were saying that squad was try hard, and now our whole community is called the Gronk Squad.
Yeah, but I said I actually like it rolls off the tongue better. Team Gronk doesn't work.
Relaxed convos.
Relaxed convos. Who the fuck?
Yeah, it's a bit.
No one's.
Yeah, no.
I'm seeking relaxed convos. You know, look, I don't want them too in depth.
I think it's good. Relaxed convos.
I know.
So you
I
want
don't like to
banter.
criticize someone who's done something, but I will.
Okay, no, I understand. I
Let's
understand.
go to because the Instagram post was Josh and Mason
Actually,
having
before you do
intercourse.
it, very inside baseball, and this is a very weekend banter conversation. I reposted Tofop did a mention.
Yeah.
Now, my thing with mentions, thank you, Charlie Clausen, for doing it. I appreciate it. I think that when you do a mention or a recommendation, it takes out some of it when it sounds like it was forced or it's very transactional.
I did have a gun to his head in the studio.
Well, so that was so I posted on Instagram. I thought it was quite funny that he was like, Tommy followed me up and asked me to do it. So it feels like very much like the hands tied behind his back and he had to do this.
Well, he did say we
recommendation.
filmed for them for free, which we did.
Mm-hmm.
And then he followed up by saying, and Tom reached out to me and asked where his shout out was.
Yeah.
Which
Do you reckon? Bree said to me, she said, I think that's worse than no recommendation at all.
To be honest, I do too, but I'll take it.
So if you're listening to us from Tofop, from the Tofop episode, please let us know.
It's just morals, debt collecting. I just got to follow.
Well, you did
debt.
it softly.
Yeah, I got to follow the debt. I got to, take the debt.
But doesn't
It fucking pisses me off. If people owe me $200, if people owe me $50, it's not the fucking principle.
Are you good at paying other people?
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, it is the principle.
You need to reimburse. I need to reimburse you for $4.95, don't I?
Yeah,
On the shoot on
Yeah,
Friday.
yeah.
We'll pay it back. I mean, it will just make you look like a tight ass if you ask us for the money, but I will pay it back.
You should definitely.
No, but I think
you
it's
paid him for
like-
the eggs. The eggs took 6 weeks.
Someone didn't pay me rent once, and it fucking pissed me off. And it was a token amount, and it's just about the person. It fucking pisses me off. Barefoot and Vista, money man.
Yeah.
He pays. You put an invoice in, he'll get paid Friday.
Yeah.
Like that's what I
He's very
appreciate.
good.
It. Like
Yeah.
that's a value of his, I'd say.
Mhm.
But anyone who I work with, there's some agencies that we've done some work with, and we don't usually like to, but they pay really well. And so you're going, okay, well, we know that they're good for it.
Mhm.
And so that just, I think it speaks volumes about people
Yeah.
that follow through on that shit. So it's just something that pisses me off. Anyway, back to this thing. It was a video of Mason and Josh asking, hey, we're doing Weekend Banter. We'd love some questions. We've never done like Q&A on this show.
No, never.
So
We've never thought that we're important enough.
You've pushed back on it quite a bit.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's the equivalent of, hey, everyone's been asking. It's like no one's asking.
Yeah,
mate.
yeah.
You've just decided you want to talk about that thing, and now you're wrapping it in that.
Well, the Gronk Squad has delivered in regards to questions because
Yeah.
they haven't. They're not like, how did you get started in?
Oh, yeah,
it's all like, would you? One of them was fuck, marry, or
let's do that. Let's do it. Okay.
Fuck, marry, kill.
Anyway, so Mr. 97's got them in. Good producer
table.
he is.
It was actually Dill. You have to
Deal,
congratulate
Weekend
good
Dill.
Banter
producer that he
producer.
is.
Whip that.
Weekend Banter
Whip that?
producer.
I whipped it into Airtable.
Whipped it.
Whipped it.
Whip it.
All right. What was that? You okay?
I choked.
All right. And do you want to go through?
Yeah, sure. Okay. First question.
You
From-
direct this. You own the floor, Mr. 97.
Okay.
Yesterday, I
This
wasn't.
is your
I wasn't proud of you. I love you, but I wanted you.
Oh,
to
was
talk
he on the
more.
show yesterday?
But I want you to. This is your
here we go.
segment. This is
Let's
your
actually
segment.
shut the fuck up for a bit.
Yeah.
You and I.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, we've got a few questions. The first one's from Molly. Would you rather age from only your neck up or only from your neck down?
Oh, that's a great, mate. I think.
I'm going to say I'd like to age from my neck up
Yeah, definitely.
because I think that what sits on the neck up, it's your brain.
Yeah.
It's your. Also, I
Oh,
think
true.
that I'm
So
also
you-
getting better.
So
My
you're saying,
face is getting better with age. Rig, questionable.
yeah. Well, it's a trick question because if you chose, I'd rather age from the body neck down.
What's the trick?
No, you said your brain, like it has to age up here. So hang on, wait.
You said you'd like to age from the neck up.
Yes,
But
based
you
on
meant,
that.
you meant the other way down because
No,
you
no,
want
no.
your brain to stay.
No. I thought my brain was going to get smarter as I got older.
You want your face to get old, but your
But
body
then,
to
yeah,
stay
exactly.
young.
But
Yes.
it could
Yeah,
be a trick
yeah,
question,
yeah.
guys, because does that mean your body from your neck down doesn't age, and so you're a little mini person with that big head?
No, but isn't it stopping
You've got a
from
bigger head
now?
than you do already, Josh.
No, but it's stopping now, isn't it?
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Take
say
it
it
from
stops
stopping
now.
now.
Say it stops now.
I mean,
Okay. Thanks, Molly. Next question.
Similar vein. Would you rather have no elbows or no knees?
oh god, have to go no elbows. No, mate, no knees. What are you doing?
Can you do these questions in this day and age?
Yes, you
I
can.
feel like you're so like okay.
Why not?
I don't know because there's probably people who are fucking listening,
Yeah.
being like, I was
I don't have an elbow.
yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Not my problem.
You can say you're grateful for having your legs. It doesn't mean you're taking away from the person that doesn't have legs.
Okay, sure.
It's
All right. Knees or elbows? What would I prefer not to have?
you walk like you don't have it.
There was actually something Jules Lund the other day. I literally walked. I was walking. I moved around the stairs.
You're a big fella, and there's a bit of awkwardness to you, buddy.
Well, just like apparently I wasn't using my neck.
you
I
were
was turning.
yeah.
I wasn't twisting it, but yeah, what were we going to say, TJ?
I was just going to say, there's this was a little video idea, and you need to be okay with it. But I've been taking Bodhi to the park and sending him down the hill on his bike, and he's 2.5 years old, and I'm proud as punch. He's a fucking little weapon. He's got no fear, wants to hit the hills. He's doing shit that's like, I'm like, oh god, should I let him? But I was like, I have to.
What he's asking?
Oh, he's asking, but yeah, more, again, like loves
What's
it,
the
loves it.
craziest thing he's asked to do?
Oh, you just go down that hill. Like it was a dirt jump park, and one of them would be 7-8 foot high, and it's got like quite a steep incline. And he's got his little bike, and he hit it. But I thought about it. I was like, how about this as a video? Baby v baby, Bodhi v Josh,
I love that.
and it has to, and it's.
Would you clean my bike? I need my bike needs a clean.
I'll clean your bike because I will clean Bodhi's bike too.
I need
I'm the. How about this?
if my
I can fix it, whatever it is.
chain
All good.
it's
Put it
got a
back
little
on.
bit of rust or whatever,
Yeah, we'll just spray it with some
Yeah.
WD-40. It's fine.
and it'll get rid of the rust. I don't want to see the rust. It's going to annoy me.
Yuck! Rust on my bike. No.
But aren't you a bit like that?
But no, not at all. I want Bodhi to go up against Josh, and it's Bodhi doing stuff like that and like climbing over things. I just want to see if you.
Does he do what playground stuff? Do you want to do that next week?
We could do
during
that
the week. This week.
Slides. I don't know, parkour stuff. I just think it would be really funny where you're doing stuff against him.
Yeah, I'd love that.
Eating challenge. No. Anyway, next question.
Great. Next question. Someone you'd like to spend the whole day with, dead or alive? Could be a famous person.
What's your answer, Mr. 97?
Yeah, I got it.
Maybe
Jeff Bezos.
no, it wouldn't be Jeff. I was thinking Elon Musk, but it'd just be whack. It'd just be full on.
Yeah.
Bear Grylls.
That's an interesting answer.
I wouldn't have
Why?
thought that.
Oh, I reckon it'd just be. I used to watch Man vs. Wild heaps.
Yeah.
It used to just be on the TV, and I used to watch it all the time. I used to be obsessed with him, but I think it'd be fun just going on.
Oh, yeah.
Bit of an event. It'd teach you everything.
Yeah, if you're
It'd
going
be
to go,
great.
yeah, okay. If you're going Bear Grylls, I'm going to go Scott Cam. The chippy of what is he? Is he the foreman? No, he's not the foreman.
No, it's Dan.
Wow, they've even built out the character of the foreman.
Keith.
Keith. Keith.
Keith, that's right. Dan's the mini foreman.
Scott Cam's the annoying one on site.
Isn't it
It's just
annoying?
fucking-
He's
but just in
that's his
in
role.
the building world, it's
Yeah.
like, there's that fucking the guy from head office again.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anyone.
3D deal?
Yeah,
You get one, Josh, too. By the way, fucking hell.
God, yeah.
You got Scott Cam. You fucked it. You absolutely fucked it.
Yeah.
I don't
3D
know.
deal? I'm going Jesus.
For me to
No,
spend
I'm
a
saying
day-
for me.
Oh,
for
for
me.
you.
No, I'm talking about you. Talk for yourself.
Matt Diavella.
Matthew,
Mate, we
we've
can-
looked
I mean,
at that.
I've never spent a day with you guys. Have.
Okay,
we
yeah,
could
great.
probably organise that.
We're not in the human trafficking business, though. But
I'm sure we have a coffee with you if you're in LA. We could 3 deals. He's all right. We can vouch
Yeah.
for him.
we both went in sort of the carpentry direction, which was interesting.
Jesus,
Yeah,
yes.
and Scott Cam.
a day on site. All right, mate. Next
Day
one.
on site.
That's a good video idea for Josh. A day on site.
That'd be great.
Yeah, we could definitely do. I mean, the a day without Spotify Premium would have been pretty hilarious. Go on. What's the next one?
Best childhood memory.
Oh, you got to say who these are coming from, dude.
Oh yeah,
It's a waste of all these questions.
Oh, okay.
we're so sorry, Gronk Squad. You went to all
really
this effort. Is it in the Airtable?
It is
no?
in the
I even
table.
went through the
Yeah, I
effort.
know.
Okay, that's
fuck.
okay. No, don't get upset.
Lozino?
Loz.
Loz.
Say Loz.
Sorry, mate.
Next one.
Okay, best.
That was from Loz. Thank you, Loz.
This is also from Loz.
Okay,
Okay,
thank
great.
you, Loz.
Best childhood memory.
Oh, and also, if there's like reoccurring answers,
Questions.
reoccurring questions, don't say that it's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
from that set. Make it out like there's more people.
Okay.
Anyway, go.
Okay.
Okay, we'll
Next
do
one.
we'll do 4 more anyway.
Okay.
So the best childhood memory.
Josh, I think you're very nostalgic, so I think there would probably be something that pops to mind. Yeah.
Hmm.
I've got one that just came to mind. I think this is the game, right? It's not about searching for the fucking best. It's
I had
like
a family breakfast yesterday, and everyone in my family was pissing me off. So anything. So I feel like I can't think of anything positive. All I remember is all the bad shit, all the fights.
I'll just so when we went away for my anniversary, Amy and my anniversary the other week, we went to a place, Flinders, where we spent a lot of our holidays as kids, and I just have such fond memories of that. It's so nice to fucking go somewhere where it just triggers all these memories.
Actually, I think I know mine would be going up in the cockpit, going to like Daydream Island or whatever. When back in the day, you could go in the cockpit and the pilots would show you around.
Is it 2 words? Cockpit?
Cockpit?
Is it?
It's
Just
a
wondering.
apostrophe cockpit,
It is?
hyphenated. So no apostrophe.
Yeah, hyphenated. Is it? It's
Yes.
hyphenated?
I think
Cockpit.
so, yeah.
No, it's just you
I think
really
so.
emphasise.
Cockpit.
Yeah, I get it. I know where you were.
Yeah, I think that's probably one. I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
No, you got one, dude. You
No,
get
well,
one. You actually get one. This is
Can't we
not.
just?
This is what.
Well, the
All right,
thing,
mine-
the
mine
first,
is-
but if
mine
we think
is.
about Craig Bruce,
Yeah, okay.
Third
I'll let
thought.
you. So when I think it was my grandpa's 70th, Cuckoo is a restaurant.
oh, great,
We
German.
Should, yeah, we should take deal there.
Well, it was burnt down. It's being rebuilt, I think.
Oh, that would have been 10 years ago, well, more. I've been going there since, I went there when I was 21.
See, Mason for his Mr. 07 for his camps excursion goes overseas.
Yeah.
My German exchange program involved going to Cuckoo,
The Cuckoo.
restaurant.
Cuckoo. It's amazing. Every hour on the hour, cuckoo clock. Cuckoo.
Oh, wicked.
Yeah.
Comes out and there's like a
All you
German
can eat.
band, like German. What are they?
Did you say all you can eat?
Yes.
Yeah, so
Oh,
it's an all you can
yeah.
eat. There's like
All right, let's do
a pancake section. So we went there for my grandpa's, I think 70th, 80th, I can't remember. Anyway, he was old and I'd burnt my hand and I had my hand in a bucket of water.
How did you burn it?
I can't even remember. I burnt my hand so many times as a kid. Always had my hand in a bucket of water. Always. It's crazy. Anyway, my cousins couldn't make it because they were in an old car and couldn't get up the hill at the Dandenongs. The car just wouldn't fucking go. They couldn't get it. It was a manual or they just... So they got almost there, the foot of the Dandenongs, and couldn't get up.
Oh no.
But we were there. And I just remember...
It's so sad.
I just remember there was a donuts, hot donuts, and there was shitloads of them. All you can eat. I just remember the donuts. It just
Actually,
came to my mind.
I do a childhood memory.
I've got the boy going because I
Yeah.
just mentioned food.
Yeah.
Now this one's relating to food, isn't it?
It's Hard Rock Cafe in Melbourne. A lot of Hard Rock Cafe stories in general, but
Is it still here?
no, it was on Exhibition Street. Terrible for parking. I remember Dad would drop us off and then he would go find parking. But no, I had this ridiculous brownie sundae and I had it all to myself.
Third thought. He's got another one, guys. It will
Yeah,
be
well, I
better.
do. Well, the Hard Rock Cafe in Bali, dressed up in a sumo. We did sumo wrestling. First and only time I did sumo wrestling, which was good fun. The cuckoo stuff brings up the all you can eat question, and whether like my dad is completely against all you can eat restaurants. He doesn't. Gets really angry about them.
What? For what reason?
I don't know.
That's privilege.
Well, I think I think it's probably Bree. Do you know why Dad hates all you can eat so much?
No, sorry.
Okay, that's fine. I don't know either. I actually think it could have some. He
Got bad pork roll?
well, yeah, but
Your dad's got funny thing with food anyway.
yeah, he always believes that everything is cold, too cold.
Yeah.
And
'Cause
he's
he said-
fussy. He doesn't like spice or herbs.
I think it's a choice.
He shouldn't
I
have had
think
the baked eggs, should he?
I think fussiness is a choice.
Yeah,
I think
definitely.
you're primed for fussiness. I this morning got a coffee and they fucked up the order.
Oh, that literally happened. That happened this morning with my mum. What did you do in the scenario?
So the fuck up wasn't too bad. It was meant to be a 3/4 full strong latte, which just means it
What's
tastes
the full bit?
3/4 full,
latte.
3/4 latte. So
You shouldn't have said the full bit.
sorry. And I
Did you say it to them?
I said strong 3/4 latte. That's how you deliver it. So you always get it every time, right? It just makes it taste like a triple shot if you had it in a normal cup. And then she yells out to me, she's like, "Oh, was that a triple shot?" I said, no, strong 3/4 latte. Anyway, brings out just a strong latte full to the brim. Tastes like fucking Big M coffee. So it's like really milky. But I was like, you know what? I usually love blowing up.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's fine. I knew they'd throw it out. So it's like, that's fine. And I just chose to I'm not saying I'm
A hero.
a hero, but for me, I think
Not all heroes wear capes, guys.
they just drink milky lattes. But I just chose to have it. And I was like, yeah, this is fine. I'm here with Bodhi and Amy. And this is cool.
So all you can eat, a little bit bogan, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, yeah, I guess buffets is just like normal breakfast buffets and stuff. That's not really bogan.
Well, one thing I learnt about buffets, different to all you can eat.
hang on. Buffet
Well, because
is
it's
different to all you can eat. But
Mm.
isn't
You know,
And
like
all you can eat.
yeah, buffets at like hotels. You're not meant to go up for seconds all the time.
hang on. Unwritten rule.
yeah.
Says who?
who's yeah.
Yeah. Where's that written down?
I remember finding out somewhere. Like,
And
somewhere.
look, I mean, if I
you're
was
meant
to
to get.
trust
I
a
think
guy,
you can only have one. Can you look it up?
Yeah,
97.
yeah,
Because is buffet all you can eat? Because I believe that they are actually like if they don't specify all you can eat, you go up, get your one meal, and some of them are clever about it where they
Are you
won't
just
even.
talking about a bistro? Same
No.
B word?
No.
Buffet, nah.
No.
I've been to a bunch of different style
Bree, do you remember this?
buffet. Like the
Remember what?
Oh, she's not listening
Okay,
to the
a
show.
No,
buff-
I was looking up the buffet thing for you.
Oh, that's what I want to know. Do you remember that buffet thing? Do you remember me? Do you remember us finding out that a buffet doesn't mean it's all you can eat?
Yeah, it isn't all you can eat. They have to specify that. A buffet is a system of serving meals in which food is placed in a public area where the diners can serve themselves.
Yeah, but it's not
There's
all you can
no
eat.
there's no obligation to supply endless amounts of food.
Yeah.
You know what? They just have to put these caveats in for fuckwits.
Well, yeah, Nasan, Dr. Sugar, my mate, Nasan Naraki, kicked out of an all-you-can-eat pizza place.
Really?
72 slices of pizza he had.
I mean, he's rolled out at that point. He's not kicked.
Yeah.
He's
And so he always thinks that's a cool flex. No one's ever impressed.
No.
They think he's a fucking pig.
all right. Next question.
Next
We've got
question
two more to go.
From Ruru.
Or three more.
If you could, would you want to know your death date?
Wasn't there more to that question? Wasn't
no,
it?
No. No.
No,
If you
I'm
could,
sure
would
there
you
were.
want to
We had
know
another
your death
question that
date?
was similar.
The other question, Ruru, was just an extended version of this. It was. Sorry,
how
I'm
you-
going to
yeah,
blend
yeah,
them too. So, would you prefer to know how you die or what date you'll die on?
I did hear
Yeah.
that one.
So,
would
I think
put-
I want to
yeah.
blend the two because I like.
What's your answer?
I would go with date
Yeah, I mean, I know how I'm going to die.
because
Health issues. Let's be like
old
what's
age.
the-
Bree's looking morbid over there.
Yeah,
She's sad right
yeah.
now.
No, I mean, it's going to be fucking
No, but I think if you-
heart.
So if you know
Disease.
what date you're going to die on,
Uh-huh.
you can live like
Squeeze
you
the
know what
most out
date
of
you're
it.
going to
Yeah,
die. So
But to
yeah.
be clear, also, I'm not like Dr. Sugar, my friend. He
He's not a real doctor.
he's not a real
just in
doctor. We
case you
call him
were
Dr. Sugar.
wondering.
But he is very specific of like, I'm going to die of bad health. And I'm me saying
don't
that
say-
I'm
yeah.
actually not planning on living an unhealthy life. I'm working towards a healthier life.
Mm.
I don't want to be part of the public health system crisis.
I mean, Deal's already been a part of the Australian public health process. No, but I think knowing the date that you're going to die would be
Convenient.
quite powerful. It'd be sad, but I think you'd get over that sadness. Like if you could put it on a calendar, you'd just start fucking. I think it's the inspiration you need, JJ.
I don't know, but have
The
you?
book
I
would
mean,
get done.
I mean, have you seen our calendars? We have our record time each day. We never fucking look at the calendar. Was yesterday? It was Friday shoot even in the
No.
calendar?
No, I didn't put it in. Well, it didn't require you, so
Wasn't in my calendar.
yeah, no, I didn't put that in. We need to do an overhaul, guys, between
With the calendar stuff.
Asana,
Airtable.
Airtable,
Yeah.
and just calendars in general.
Admin stuff.
We'll get there. It's the 7 days a week, guys. It's rattled us a
Yeah,
little bit.
That's fine. We'll get back into the calendar.
Yeah.
Anyway,
We'll do one more.
last question.
All right, one from Kroger. You go to a pub on Friday, Arvo. What are you ordering?
What do you say, Mr. 97? And then we'll get 3D deal.
I get a chicken parma
Okay.
Mm.
Why?
because I'm not drinking anything.
Well, they have other foods. They've got steak sandwiches.
Mate, he's the guy that got the stir fry at a pub. Remember?
In
I was
regional
like,
Victoria.
and I thought, what the fuck's a stir fry? Like, why are you getting
Yeah.
stir fry at a pub?
What's
They came
literally the only thing that had veggies in it? So.
And they came out and they said, "What do you mean? And Parma's got fucking chips and salad,
Yeah.
vegetables."
yeah, potato. Yeah.
No, but then they came out and said, "Sorry, we don't have that because they probably haven't made it in years."
Yeah.
So you went the Parma.
Yeah.
Yeah, Parma definitely.
I'd have to do a club sandwich.
They don't do them here, bro.
You could get a pub
No. What pub?
as a club sandwich.
What pub are you getting a club sandwich from? Like,
TGI Fridays. Not a
it's
pub.
not a pub.
Not a pub.
I would put my money on it if we walk to the closest pub from here. They won't have a club sandwich.
They would do one for you.
A
though.
sandwich, a good sandwich, like a
I
steak
don't know
No,
if
sandwich.
you
we're
can
saying
just
club
Sam-
sandwich.
I think it's pretty normal. Pakenham Hotel.
Yeah,
has one.
maybe out your way.
Oh,
Your way.
Thank you.
Go fuck yourself.
What does that mean?
Wait, when
But your colleagues,
did you see it or something? Or?
Well, yeah, my mum lives out that way, and
It's her favourite dish.
no, I took her. Well, she took me for dinner.
Yeah.
We went to the pub,
Look,
and there was a club sandwich on the menu.
I've got nothing against club sandwiches. I
Are they
ate
chicken or
so-
turkey? What is a club sandwich? And
bacon?
how do you get
Bacon,
part of the club? Can we
Bacon.
find out, Bree? Can you find out
Yeah,
why it's
Google
called a
that.
club sandwich? There's got to be a very interesting story with that. Don't you think?
Derek would know.
Yeah, Derek would.
Yeah. There was another question in there that you missed. The sex shoot, whatever.
Do you guys want to know?
Yeah.
Because it stands for chicken and lettuce under bacon.
My God,
Chicken,
I've never fucking known
lettuce,
that.
under
an
acronym.
bacon.
Great.
It's like
How have we
BLT.
not known that?
It was invented in 1894.
Chicken, lettuce,
Under
under
Bacon.
bacon.
How did we not know that?
I'm sure that I've seen turkey club sandwiches. Doesn't exist.
I thought they just had like 3 meats in them. Some of them,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's a
like barley.
Schlub.
All the like hotels. A lot of hotels. Like I think if we went to most of the
food
hotels
poisoning. I
in
feel like
Crown, you'd get like along that promenade.
they'd have a
There'd be club sandwiches.
they
Yeah,
have a what's that called? Toothpick
Yeah.
stuck inside.
dude,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
had maybe 15 club sandwiches on my honeymoon.
Mm.
I just
Hotels.
room service. It was so good. Yeah. So that last one,
Yeah,
the sex shoot. The
Fuck, marry, kill.
yeah.
Well, it's fuck, marry, kill based
Sorry.
on
So the question is from Josh, you cheeky little bastard.
Joshua Atkinson.
Josh Atkinson. Kill, marry, sleep with. So they're the 3 options.
Wait, kill,
You got
marry.
to choose. Yeah, kill, marry, sleep with. Bree, Amy, Mr. 97. Well, there's, of course, I'm going to. Fuck, that's hard. That's hard.
It's clear I'm going to fuck Brie, and because I've married to Amy already.
I thought
And
I
then
read that
I'll,
differently, so now it just puts me into. I can't.
What's the? It's
Kill.
kill. I mean, Mr. 97 is
Either way, the business goes under. The show's done. If I sleep with Bree or kill her,
yeah,
even if I marry her,
Mm.
I can divorce her. And then
And then
you'd
you
know it was just this fucking game that we had to do. So I
Yeah.
had to choose one.
But then who kills who?
I'd marry Bree because
But then she has to want to marry you.
it doesn't say that.
Okay, sure.
I'd marry and I'd kill Miss 97
Yeah.
and fuck my wife.
Okay.
But then
Well,
I'd divorce.
Bree-
No.
Well,
Oh, shit.
see, it's very
Oh, no.
complicated.
Actually,
isn't it?
I'd have to then divorce. It would be a mess.
Yeah, absolutely. It'd be the Daily Talk Show disaster.
It'd be
That's for sure.
done. That was funny. Anyway.
Ooh.
Well, I guess that's it for Weekend Banter and the Daily
guys.
Talk Show.
How are you guys going? I know I've spoken, I think, most of this podcast. 3D deal, how you going?
Yeah, good. Thumb's good. Thumb's almost back to normal now. So, yeah, just chilling, living life.
It is Sunday and we didn't, I mean, this whole Weekend Banter thing plus other shoots and stuff it's thrown our week out a little bit. I think we'll be back to it next week. We hadn't done our retro on Friday, talking about what's been happening. I just want to say, Mr. 97, great work helping myself out on a shoot Monday and Friday, even though it wasn't in the diary. You still showed up.
That was lucky, wasn't it?
No, you've been getting all your storage shit going. It's great. You sent me a little photo of all the cards from the shoot that had labels.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really impressed me.
Thank you to Seagate and QNAP as well for hooking us up with storage stuff.
Yeah.
Which is exciting.
And Dill, you're smashing it, mate. You've
Well, the website, I've been working more with Dill.
we shifted gears. Oh, you speak for Dill?
Yeah.
Because I've been
Well,
working with
yeah,
Mace
yeah,
so closely.
Yeah, well, no, he's gone through because we had a guest page where every guest that's been on the Daily Talk Show has their own page, and he's gone and put together a bio for every single person.
I mean, at first I thought, wow. I mean, he's done this writing, but then I think he's written a book too. So
I mean, that's
It's
what
all in a day's work.
Pete Shepard was, and the blog post. Pete actually said, "How has this fucker managed to write a book and be the only one writing blog posts as well?"
With a fucked up thumb.
Yeah, with a fucked
Thank
up
you very
thumb.
much.
I know it is impressive. But 3D Doll's mum, I was chatting to her on FaceTime.
were you?
Yeah. Michelle and I.
I was chatting to her and Josh came in,
It depends
Okay.
how you look at that.
to be fair.
I didn't see it that way.
Josh is the kind of guy to hand you over a phone with FaceTime on to somebody.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Like,
I
here,
hand
speak
you
to
a-
this person. It's like,
I'm like, I've never met you in my life.
Yeah. No, it's great. No, but
Yeah.
I spoke to Michelle.
yeah.
She was talking about things that Dylan does at home. One of them was around the butter. So you did an Instagram story.
Friday,
TJ.
I got in and I was at the crime scene. It was, I taped off the kitchen. I called down Dylan and I said, mate, there's been an injury. Someone's been hurt. And I looked at his butter and the butter just was, it's a block, but it looked like it had been pecked at by a bird.
Are you not allowed to do it that way? Just
A big bird, to be fair.
Yeah, like a big bird. Just get a fucking spoon and scoop out the middle. So you just got this. You could literally
But
fill
you
it with
could do
water.
it like that.
It could be a bird pond.
But you could. That'd be okay though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, and so my point was, Dylan, did you do this? Because if you did, it's your butter. Whatevs. I'll just use it.
And it turns out it was Mr. 97.
I mean, I blamed you, Josh.
Yeah,
I blame
everyone
you.
jumped
I
on
don't
you,
use.
mate.
I don't even use butter.
Yeah, no, but that when you said that, I said I feel bad. for
Butter
blaming.
is silly. And anyways, it was Mr. 97. But then Dylan's mum was quick to say that if Dylan was back home, he would be 100% the type of Gronk to take out the middle of the butter.
Fair point.
So there was that. But he's also talking about the sleeping. The other day we were talking about sleep talking.
Yes.
3D Dill just stayed quiet. Can you tell the story of what happened to you when you were sleeping?
Yeah, I can, and I will. I think I was 10 maybe, and my parents were in the living room downstairs, and they said that they heard this noise coming from upstairs, like sounded like someone was like pouring water in a sink or something like that. And they're like, the hell's going on? So they come upstairs, and I had sleepwalking, gotten up and out of bed, gone into the bathroom, and then there's this clunking sound. It sounds like someone's closing doors and moving shit around. And I took the garbage can in our bathroom, which is like it's like a 5-liter garbage can maybe.
Yeah.
Put it on top of the toilet with the seat down and proceeded to piss into said garbage can
While he was asleep.
while I was asleep.
Did you get it all in?
I don't know. I was 10. I can't even remember, but apparently I just left it there and then went back to bed.
So good.
I mean, so that's one thing we didn't really talk about too much was the beyond the sleep talking.
It was walking.
The walking.
Yeah, it's creepy.
I feel like Mr. 97 would get into walking.
Yeah.
Sleepwalking?
Yes.
I don't.
It's not something he gets into.
Mum hasn't told me any stories. I don't think
Yeah.
I do. I don't sleepwalk, and I'm pretty sure I don't sleepwalk.
It's just a perfect human.
Yeah, it sounds a bit like it, doesn't it? I feel like I'm very lucky that I don't eat. Like go
Sleep
to the
eat.
like I don't sleep eat.
Could you imagine people sleeping?
Yeah, there are people who have to have locks on their fridge because middle of the night. Sometimes they're like, I think I've got a thyroid issue or whatever. I'm putting on weight or whatever,
Oh,
and they set
no.
up a camera and they're just fucking in the night, just fucking eating everything. Isn't that crazy?
That's so fucked.
I know, it's pretty full on.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway, if you have a chance, go check out the new Daily Talk Show website. If you can Google the Daily Talk Show and click through that way.
Oh, yeah.
That'd
be easy to say.
Comes up.
It just does come up, which is important. But also, if you listen this far, take a screen grab, share it on Instagram. Wanted to do a shout out to Karen as well. Did you see yesterday?
It's amazing.
She's taken a sticker that we gave her, and she was going to Macau via Hong Kong.
Yeah.
And she has filmed the sticker all around like her travels. I thought that was really cool.
At least stickers can have holidays, unlike us.
I know. I wonder if that's when we have all the stickers sorted.
Yeah.
We need to try and do a big push to see where we can.
Yeah,
get these things.
I mean, that is the furthest sticker that's travelled from Melbourne, I think.
Yeah.
Or unless you took
Well,
stickers
there's one from
overseas.
South Africa. Oh yeah, no, there's been
I'm saying we've
not the
sent
new
some
ones.
out, but I'm
not the
saying
new ones. Not the new
This
ones.
is travelled, and we've got footage of it
Yeah,
travelling.
yeah. I think we could do a whole video of the journey of a sticker, getting different people's footage and mixing it all
Well,
up.
it's like we need a sticker to get onto, I don't know, the Empire State Building, some sort of landmark.
Yeah.
And so it's like the journey, and we see how we can
Space
get it there.
station.
In Florida. I mean, you probably get to a fence.
No,
The International Space Station.
That's-
in space.
The one that's in space.
Oh, in space. Actually, to the space station.
Wait, what one are you talking
Sometimes I
about?
was thinking about the Space Center. Just
Where it launches
Michigan.
to get to the.
Yeah.
It's fucking in Florida. The only way you're going to get there is from that place. So we're going to get to that place
I'm
first.
pretty sure like they allow the Russians and stuff to.
Yeah, we
People in
don't-
Russia do it.
We don't mix with the Russians.
And we're not
They're in-
Russian.
But we've got listeners in Russia.
No, but I'm
we
saying
love the
we've probably got a
Russians.
better chance of getting it to the American space
Why?
station.
I feel like Russians could be a bit looser.
Maybe they'll take a bit of
Yeah.
stickers, something. I mean, we don't have much to offer. A shout
Anyway,
out.
we'll work it out. Yeah, we'll do a shout out, and we won't fucking Charlie Clausen it either. It's a Daily Talk Show. Hi, thedailytalkshow.com is the email if you want to send us an email. Otherwise, we'll see you bright and early on Monday. When will we?
Tomorrow. We'll see you tomorrow,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah. What time though?
I don't know.
Okay, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
See you guys.